Hey guys, Wallen Customs here, and today we are taking a look at the DC Multiverse. This is the Collect and Connect Lex Luthor wave, and this is the Rebirth Wonder Woman figure. Looks pretty good. Is it the best one yet from the DC Mattel line? Who knows? Here is the side of the box. Nice picture of Wonder Woman. Take a look at the back. Collect all 4 to get Lex Luthor, which is pretty nice. You don't have to collect like 8 like Marvel Legends, so this is pretty cool. Alright, let's open her up. Alright, here she is out of the box. She does come with a couple accessories. She does come with the Collect and Connect parts for Lex Luthor. She has the legs. Pretty nice quality. I like the paintwork on it. I'm still debating if I want to get this whole set or not, if it's worth it, but this is pretty nice. Nice paintwork, nice colors. There is a hinge joint right there, and does have an ankle hinge and a pivot, which is nice. She also comes with 1 extra hand, not 2, unless I lost the other one, I'm not really sure, but she only comes with 1 fist, closed fist, that goes on her right hand so she could punch. She also does come with 2 sets of lassos. One you can actually attach on her, which is not bad. It's pretty nice. You have a hook right there, and the second one she can actually hold on 2 hands, and they have 2 loops on it, so maybe you could get creative, put him around another figure's neck, or tie him up, tie his hands around. That's pretty cool. And she also comes with a sword, which I have to admit I've seen better, to be honest. It's kind of small too, in my opinion. Mine was pretty warped in the box as well. You can kind of see the stress marks right there. I do wish the sword was a little bit better. However, I'm pretty sure if you have Wonder Woman, you have multiple different swords that you could swap out. Alright, so here she is holding the lasso in both hands, so you can get really creative with that if you feel like. And here she is holding the sword in her hand. And yeah, it's pretty basic. Nothing special about it, to be honest. Alright, size comparison time. Here she is with 2 other Wonder Woman figures right here. And I chose these 2 specifically because I like the size of them. And I like having a bigger sized Wonder Woman, honestly. Not a skinny figure, not a short figure. I like a nice, tall, bulky Wonder Woman figure, you know, a little bit thicker. And I think she is pretty good compared to these 2 at least. She definitely is a little bit taller. She does have more of a comic book figure, if you want to call it that. You know, skinny, really skinny waist, big hips, as you can see, compared to the other 2 figures. But I think overall it looks a lot better. The color scheme compared to them look pretty decent too. Like, these 2 are pretty comparable in color. This one I'm not a big fan of, the red over there, but this one has a metallic red. I'll get more into the costume later, but here they are. Next in size comparison, her being a Rebirth Wonder Woman figure, I have the Rebirth Superman and my custom Batman figure right here that is sporting the classic old school DC Universe, DC Classics body. And she definitely stacks up pretty good overall. I like how she's almost as tall as Superman over there and basically the same height as Batman. Just might seem a little bit taller actually, but she definitely is a big woman, which I like I said, and she looks pretty good. And essentially, Rebirth and New 52 Wonder Woman are the same people. I actually have the New 52 Superman figure right here, which I like a lot too. I liked when they were a couple. So here they are, side by side. New head on that one, but here they are. And for another size comparison, here she is with the Supergirl figure from the TV series, and also we have the Justice League Mirror figure right there. So she is pretty much on par with Mira, which is kind of surprising, but she is bigger than Supergirl right next to her. So yeah, they stack up pretty well. Alright, next up we have some Marvel figures. We have Lady Sif and we have Valkyrie, and she stacks up pretty well. She's a little bit bigger than both of them, maybe just as thick in the arms, if you want to say that, with Valkyrie. And you know, Valkyrie is a pretty badass character as well, so look pretty good. Even though these are 2 movie figures, still looks nice. Next up, we have some Marvel figures. We have Captain America and we have Captain Marvel. Yeah, she looks pretty good. They all are comic book based figures, so she blends in really nicely with them. And for another size comparison, here she is with the Spider-Man figure from Marvel Legends and Deadpool, which is sporting a basic Bucky Cap body. So yeah, you know, she is a big figure, a big gal right there. So she stacks up around the same height, pretty much, with a standard Marvel Legends figure, and is taller than Spider-Man. Alright, so let's look at some detail of this figure. I have to say, she looks fantastic overall. I love the face sculpt. I think it looks pretty clean. Let's start with the hair. The hair is a nice look, a nice sculpt. There is some blue shading in it, which is kind of an interesting look. I think they're leaning toward a comic book coloring with that, pretty much. But everything on the face looks really clean. Looks really nice. The eyes look really nice. The lipstick looks really clean. Nice paint apps over there. Going down to the rest of her body, I love the outfit. The paint apps are nice. I love the colors that were chosen. A nice metallic looking red, gold, and the blue is really good too. Overall, just really nice. Nicely done. Very clean. Take a look at the skirt right there. She does have a little bit of blue paint underneath there as well. Here's the back. She got a nice body. Gotta say that. Going down here is her boots and knee pads. Nice gold and metallic red. Now, I don't know if it's noticeable for a lot of people or it's only on certain lighting, but there is a difference in shading in the flesh tones on her, especially when it comes to the hard plastic and the soft plastic of her body parts, like her head and arms and legs. A little different tone of color in the skin tones, but her hard plastic, maybe up here on the upper body, is a little bit paler, and a little bit on the legs as well. Not that noticeable, not a deal breaker in my opinion. You have to be in really true harsh light to really see it, but it is there. Now going to articulation, she has a ball jointed head, but it's not the greatest. You pretty much don't get that much movement out of it. It goes left and right, doesn't really pivot as well though. The hair is a little bit, it's pretty much hard plastic. You can't really move it at all. Going to the shoulders, they're on hinge joints that rotates. They go all the way around like that. They go up about that much. It's pretty standard. Going to the biceps, she doesn't have any bicep swivel, but at the elbow she does have a hinge right there that goes just under 90 degrees, but it does rotate left and right in place of the bicep. Going to the wrist right here, she does have a pin and a hinge, so it does move in and out, and it does rotate left and right and swivels. Going to her body now, she does have a ball joint in there. It's not the greatest. It does move back and forth, or forward and back. Some people might complain it's a little loose. I don't mind it. It's not bad. It's better than nothing, obviously, but that is something to note. You can't really twist it as well. There's not a lot of movement. Her chest pretty much is in the way from blocking that to happen. You can't really pivot it either left and right too, so pretty much it is just straight and back like that. There is no waist swivel as well, which is kind of surprising, so she can't really turn that much to get a good angle, so be aware of that. And if you're wondering if her articulation holds up for her to get her into iconic poses like blocking bullets with her gauntlets right here on her wrist, it's okay. It's not the greatest. Like her arms don't go in all the way past 9 degrees, so you can't get like an awesome pose. But you can try your best, basically. Going down to the lower body, she has T-jointed hips. Not that bad. I feel like it's a little restricted from the skirt right here. I think if you take a X-Acto blade and just cut a little slit right here, you might get better range. But for now, it goes just under 9 degrees. Not the greatest, but it's pretty decent overall. Split-wise, very good. She does have a thigh swivel in there. She has 2 points at the knee, which is fantastic, as you can see that. And at the ankle, she does have a hinge, and she has a pivot, so that's really nice. Alright, so I cut the slits on her armor skirt right there, so you can see it will go up a little bit more right there, so it might help overall with the improved hip joints. Not that like they were bad, but definitely will help. So like you see right there, she can bend a little bit more, which is nice. Let's see how it is going up. Yeah, it's a little better. Not bad. And also the added double jointed knees are really good, and also with the pivot and the ankles and the hinge, just really good posability in her lower legs, which is nice. Alright guys, so what do you guys think about this figure? In my opinion, I think this might be one of the best Wonder Woman figures out there. She does have her pros and cons, of course. The articulation in the upper body could be better, but to be honest, we never really had good articulation from a Wonder Woman figure in the upper body. But yeah, the neck joint could be a little better as well, but overall I think the pros definitely outweigh for this figure. She has a really nice body sculpt, really big compared to the other figures. The sculpt is really nice. Her figure is really nice too, very imposing looking, really powerful looking. I think that's all you want in your collection, a nice powerful looking Wonder Woman. She is comic book based, so I know a lot of people might not like that. Some people might prefer movie figures, but who knows. I like it a lot. You know, as you can see right here, I gave her new weapons. If you have older Wonder Woman figures, you definitely have more weapons to spare. A new shield, a new sword. She looks a lot better. Maybe give her a cape. Who knows? One thing I also do want to point out, which I'm really happy about, is if you notice older Wonder Woman figures, she's always wearing or has like heels on or some kind of platform shoes or something like that. Even taking a look at these older ones right here, she has some kind of platform, even though it's still flat. I just like the fact like she's just wearing regular boots right here. It's nice, and I hate when they give female figures like heels or platform shoes or something like that, giving them an arch. I like it when it's flat because I think it looks better overall. It helps out with the stance and posing, and overall, not all female heroes need to wear heels, so yeah. But yeah, that's about it, guys. What do you guys think about this figure? I like it a lot, and I think it is probably, in my opinion, my favorite Wonder Woman figure to date. I know there are some other great ones like Mezco, and also what is the other one? Mafex. But I am a comic book collector for characters, so I like this one the best. So yeah, that's about it, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope this video was helpful, and that's about it. So like always, comment, criticize, subscribe, do whatever you want, pay attention. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Peace. Size comparison time. Here she is of two other Wonder Woman figures.